keep walking around then. Though I imagine most places are just gonna be closed up because of the time of day. What was this place? Crime, romance, biographies of famous people. It's a bookstore. Are you still open? No. Yeah, you better close up your shops or else some weird alcoholic drunk is gonna come in and start shit. Better mouth your watch round me, boy. This coin-operated viewer has been banged up inoperably. There's nothing to look at across the sea. How do I get there? I think that guy might be in need of a hotel room too. To Roundabout North. To Cape Side Apartments, Martinaise Pier. The ad reads, broken window? Tibbs has windows. Broken everything, more like. If you had a bag in your hand, perhaps you could collect these bottles and sell them. Yes, I've been trying to find the bag somewhere.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary.
25 centimes? I don't know, man. Don't feel like being fiscally irresponsible at the moment. Maybe once I get richer. I would like to know what's across the sea, though.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
That means there's probably not much in the way of... what? Public maintenance? Government? Is there even a government? There isn't even a proper police force. We're a citizens' militia. Poor little viewer.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Vandalism.
Probably some kids.
A simple but clever solution to ruin in a coin-operated viewer. It took ingenuity.
Look inside.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Kuno. Are there other kids around here? Didn't they suggest us talk to some other local kids to find a fridge? But so far, it seems like everything has been related to Kuno. If we're talking about kids. Shift your focus to the background.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower.
I wonder how religion is like around here.
The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows.
It is pretty late. Hey, mister. You hear the distant squall of seabirds. In the middle of the night? Listen, boy, I don't start trouble, I fix it. I've been kicked out of every joint in Revachol. Come on. The night's still young. I think I'm like one step away from becoming him. Do you hear the sea here? And we can't just walk off. No, we don't know how to swim. Being kind of drunk plus swimming probably isn't a good combination. A splatter of bullet holes lines the wall. Wait, those are really big bullet holes. Those? Right here? Oh. Kim, didn't you say the pawn shop was in the south? Or should I just keep walking around a little bit? I don't know how far we can go. I don't... Wherever we look, we're gonna have to come back here during the day, because this is not representative of what's actually happening around here, aside from just being able to look at the descriptions of things. A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. What's this? What's wrong with the wall?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Why am I looking at this wall?
You have no clue. It's just a wall. So many walls all over Martinaise, weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
At first glance, it doesn't look particularly special. Oh! Hey kid, I'm on your side now. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hey kid.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Yes.
Pig's come to take me out? Trying to snuff me out?
Yes. Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
See, she's scared. But the way she shows that she's scared is by insulting the heck out of me.
Trying to sneak up on me again? Trying to snuff me out? Get away, pig.
Okay, hold on. This will let us go back here. Maybe I can find a fridge here somewhere. That would be good. A garden hose. This won't be of use until the snow melts. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Another splattering of bullet holes on this wall. It's just very war-worn.
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier.
Apparently I've killed 3 people, and I've seen probably more gunfights than that. Examine closer.
You peer into the faded marks in the stone. They peer back like an endless row of tiny black holes. Sweat starts trickling down your brow.
This is bad mojo, man! Fucking horrible mojo! The end draws near!
Your chest feels tight.
Oh my god!
It's closing in, caving in, ever tighter. Your breathing grows even heavier.
Is this related to the ex-wife trauma or just general cop trauma?
You okay there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You were looking pale there for a second. What are you looking at?
What's with all these bullet holes? I've seen a lot of them around.
Remnants from the revolution. These are over half a century old.
So no crime has happened here?
Perhaps a crime of a sort ages ago. But no, these do not warrant an investigation.
Okay. Well, what can you tell me about the revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Should we go?
You're younger than 50 then. I'd still like to hear your perspective on it, even if you've heard about it just from textbooks or whatever, because at the moment I have no perspective on it. Orange bum hat. Reaction speed +1, rhetoric -1. My rhetoric could not be any lower. Yeah, I'll just leave it alone for now. I think we're fine. Earlier, Kim feeding me water gave me +2 health. I'm hoping for something like that to happen again. Ooh! What about the... Okay.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head.
Oh, this is the door that we were supposed to open. With a key.
The royal lion, Guillaume's kitten. This knocker will last a lifetime and then some.
Press your ear against the door.
The door is slick with rain. You don't hear any movement inside. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp.
I don't know if I want to do this immediately. Can we get out of doing it? Open the apartment door. Everard asked me to open the door to intimidate the occupant. Just to let him know that, hey, we have access to opening your safe place. So, you better get in line. Can we go look inside? Oh my god, I guess it's not the worst thing we could be doing, opening a door. We're not hurting anyone. Carefully knock.
You knock silently. The upholstery muffles the sound. No response comes from the apartment.
That would be ideal if they weren't even home.
I guess no one is in.
Lieutenant, what is your opinion of this task we're undertaking?
Let's be honest. This isn't what I joined the RCM for, but every day tells you something new about yourself.
You get catapulted into situations you don't really intend to be in.
Apparently, working with the local union boss to get info on an investigation is not something I'm squeamish about.
So you don't mind if I unlock the door?
I mind that the local thug is using the RCM for his busy work. But if this gets us to the bottom of this hanging, then I'm willing to look over it.
It might just be a lesser evil.
On the other hand, we could just leave and tell Everard we opened the door. No one seems to be tailing us to see if we actually did it.
Lie to Everard? That's also an option?
Yes. Presenting a fabrication is known to get results here and there. You took this task. You make the call.
The door is right here. You can just open it and be done with this. Besides, if you never open it, you're never gonna find out what's behind the door.
I hate to say it, but Inland Empire is right. And yeah, we could lie, but the guy already knows things about me. He has eyes all over the city. I really don't think he just won't know if we lie. And we're not a good liar right now. Oh yeah, that's a consideration too. We're not a good liar. Yes, oh my god, my drama is 0. No, I'm gonna fumble it even as it leaves my mouth. Never mind. No, let's not even consider this. No, god. No, we'll just open it and then... Can we look inside? That's what I'm... That's what I want to know about.
You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt.
Wait, but we're supposed to leave here. We're just opening it, right? Then how... Was the plan for the guy inside to see that the police came to open it? Because apparently no one's home. Because otherwise, any random schmuck could open it anyway.
Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. Good job. Let's go now. I'm sure there's nothing interesting in there.
No!
Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. A white alligator. A fountain of quicksilver.
130 real?
As you hold the open door, you can feel the air moving. A little draft, a whistle.
Look, okay, I don't mind stealing from some random poor citizen, but I draw the line at selling Kim's caps. You ready, Kim? I'm sorry, we're having a really late night investigation today. Oh boy. Oh, this is juicy. Someone's house. There's gonna be stuff around here. Do I want to take people's stuff? A small suitcase full of clothes. Guests are staying over? It's an apartment suite. Yeah, I'll leave that alone for now. I'm just looking. I'm looking. Whoever lives here admires fair-haired fantasy heroes with big muscles. Interrissillary dress shirt +1 logic. I'm looking. A book titled The Hidden World of Walking Sticks lies open. You can almost feel the warmth of the red sun on the flag. Ooh, I wish we knew what country that is. That might be, maybe this person's an immigrant. Maybe they don't come from Revachol.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others.
Does it feel like the racist mug probably fits in this collection? Colonial mug. There's been some colonialism around here. How? Who? In which direction? Not sure yet. Tap on the mugs.
A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. The images betray a lack of interest in human beings. They are merely unflattering caricatures.
I think it is a good thing that it makes you uncomfortable. What do I mean, uncomfortable?
The owner of these mugs doesn't like people of other ethnicities very much.
Typical asshole.
This person is unhappy.
I would agree with that assessment.
The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
I don't think happy people are concerned with hating people to a degree like this. Because this person, they don't just have feelings about these people, they make it a point to own a collection of mugs, a collection of racist mugs. Hey, so actually the mug we're holding on to right now, maybe it's this person's, whoever lives in this place. But I do agree that they're probably not that happy. There's some weird psychology around that. If I'm not happy, then I'm gonna make people around me unhappy, just like me. Happy people don't spend time on stuff like this.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Yeah, whip up your Yellow Man mug and compare.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor, the same mocking lines.
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Welonz container to dump his trash.
So this person could very well be related to our case then.
And now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
Oh, that's a very interesting observation. The Union, at the moment we're thinking they're not beyond getting rid of / killing people who are their enemies. And if this person is also their enemy...
Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
I agree. Do you really think it's the same person who put the dead man's clothes in the trash?
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from this clothes in the trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random local matter, but still, a nice coincidence.
Let's move on then. Okay, well... You know what? I guess that's enough for me to justify stealing from them. And I'd also like to expand my clothes collection anyway. Thank you. And I'm sure you won't be missing that magnesium either. Look, man. We're in a place where sitting on a chair could kill me. I gotta be careful about my health and all. He's not gonna randomly come home, is he? Hopefully not. Pressed in spotless gleaming white shirt, the kind that serious men wear. At serious interstellary offices, not yet piss-soaked or cum-stained. This person might work an office job. Orange bum hat. An orange beanie with a couple of big-ass holes on the side. Looks like it might have been used as a mask during an armed robbery. My reaction speed is okay, right? My rhetoric? Wait, it said bum brain. Bum brain. Feeling twitchy. Good with numbers. +1 conceptualization. How's my logic? Oh, wait. If I increase my logic, I'm pretty sure my ledger still had the thing, right? Aren't I trying to read the case files?
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
We really are gonna do this while we're breaking into someone's home. Can I read the case files now?
Yes, at last. You find a way to piece them together. using the alphanumeric code on the margin. HDB41, date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the next world mural.
So Harry Dubois, Precinct 41, date of initialization 1201. Oh, December 1st, 17 o'clock. Okay. You put December 1st but not the year? Or maybe I'm not reading this right. How long does it take to read a case?
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
Okay, hold on, then maybe we do want to do this a little bit later. I kind of want to look around and solve my sleeping situation first, because later it takes... it takes half an hour to read one, and there's multiple here. Let's save this. I can revisit this.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
At least we cleared the check. And I'm okay with wearing my crappy shirt again. Fits me better. And I don't want to walk around wearing someone's shirt, and then maybe we see the guy and he's gonna be like, hey, isn't that the shirt that got stolen from my house? And we are out. We are out. And we've also done the thing. So we can go back to Everard tomorrow morning and... you know. Okay. This is the greenhouse. Or doesn't look like we can interact with the greenhouse. If you say so. What about this door?
There must be another way into the building.
Oh my god, why is it so loud? What's wrong with this door? Is it locked? Oh, it's locked. Another way into the building. Oh, this is kind of above the Union place, I think. It'd probably be easier if we had the morning daylight to work with. I'm more inclined to go back down south first because, yeah, anything we look at night, after everyone's gone home, we'll have to come back again. So just to avoid doubling up on the same work. We did make it... I'll look at that in the morning too. I don't think it affects it though. Or I hope it doesn't. Was there more south? Wait, what? Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza? The cracks? No one's... There's no response. Oh, the gardener's gone. Damn, it's late enough that even she left. Yeah, there's no semblance of maintenance of public infrastructure? Because if the war happened 50 years ago, it's just been sitting like this for 50 years? That's a long time. An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. It's like the pier, but broken. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. I can't tell if my flashlight's doing anything good. I hope it is. Lots of stuff everywhere. These lorry drivers have just been stuck at Martinaise for 2 months then. They didn't get recalled back by their company, they just stay here. A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Hot air rises up from the sewer. Sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. Toxic, just like you. Fingerless gloves, electrochemistry. Oh, I think my electrochemistry is high enough. It's good. My morale, maybe I could use with it being up a little bit higher. What does that say? Water lock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15 a.m. That's a very specific time. It's Monday right now. Well, I guess it's Tuesday now. Is this the pawn shop? Roy's pawn shop. Fast cash for faster times. Ah, I can also sell the brooch the lady at the whirling gave me, but it doesn't help much. It's worth like 3 real.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
You never know until you try.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
Push it harder.
Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation.
Okay.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Okay. And come back later then. Actually, the southern part, there's not much to it, at least during the nighttime here. Oh, can we go down? Butter sign down. Oh.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter, soaks in the canal. 2 ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted.
Being blonde? Samaran? That's the mug, the racist mug thing.
The sign billboard has fallen on the waterlock, keeping it open, and thus out of order.
What is Samaran butter?
Whatever it is, the boy on the billboard seems very happy about it.
Oh, maybe blonde is not talking about the Samarans. It's the boy. It's just that the boy. It's not as simple as butter produced in Samara. No. I'll try to figure out what happened. Wait. This is a white check. Hold on. Visual calculus. I'm already wearing it. Okay, no, never mind. Carry on.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samara. The sign billboard has fallen on the
Attempt to
waterlock,
reconstruct what happened here.
keeping it open. Just some tasteless advertising at the bottom of a canal. No use rubbernecking now.
Was it torn down on purpose? It's a huge sign. Yeah, these are... How did it look originally? Did they just bend the whole thing? Okay. Hello. Is there a person? Oh, whoa, okay. Oh, they're so protected. Just in case if some weird drunk comes at like 1 a.m. Some kind of machine. An antique cash register? The bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. Those are fighting words these days. In the dark, a film projector is whirring away. Welcome to the pawn shop. Mostly military wear with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in.
A typical Martinaise streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let your gaze run over the streetlight.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
So you're saying it's possible for me to just cut off public property, bring it in for money? Is that what someone did here? They brought in a street light to pawn off? Is that a street light?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
You altered it.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
Bird's nest Roy.
You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
He's like a electrician engineer type. How much for the streetlight?
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
A bargain? No, it's not. He's trying to sweet-talk you into buying trash.
You're right, Half-Light. You're right. Are you out of your mind? There is one just like that on every corner.
The light has undergone 3 transformations, and every transformation, large or small, has a price tag.
Ooh, every transformation, large or small, has a price tag. Yup. Wait, this light that's glowing here, that's coming from the street lamp? That's so cool. That's like a disco too. What do you mean transformations?
Well, there are the cost of removal and rewiring.
Oh, don't be impatient with me. It's 1 in the morning. No one's here anyway.
But the most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
I do not have 700 real. There's nothing else you need to know about the light. Cool though.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Stand on the tips of your toes to see more.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make
I'm
sure
not
it
orange.
works before you buy it.
Why do you think I'm orange? They said that at the whirling earlier too, right? Isn't Kim orange? He's wearing an orange jacket. I can't afford any of this crap, man. Shopkeep. The Stereo 8 approved machine here
is the Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul. Plays
Seoul.
all reel-to-reel formats. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
Oh no, I can afford that. Are you sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
Who doesn't like music? That's absurd. What I really want to know is, could this device come handy in my police work?
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
Like a beach party. With sand and sun and seagulls dancing on the breeze.
Kim, theoretically, could I bring it to a beach party?
Theoretically, yes. But we don't have time right now. It's generally murder investigation first, then beach party.
Okay, Kim. I'll just rock out with the pawnshop owner then.
I don't like beaches. They accumulate too many photons. It's always chaos out there. But live your life, man. You can use it at a beach party if you want.
Yeah, when I make it big and become super rich, maybe. It's dangerous. I can actually afford it. Wait, this actually does have a function. If we come across a tape, then maybe I'll consider it, but I have bigger problems right now. That's all. What about these action figures?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back.
Is she in a state where I can win her back? That doesn't sound like she's dead then. Unless if I'm actually that delusional. Win her back?
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine. This sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy.
I did something that made me lose her. And that's why I'm so upset and I feel personally responsible for it. That makes sense? Huh. But then how does the car piece fit in there? Something about cars. And then daughters. Daughter? Inspect the knights on horseback.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Hey, who are they?
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
Yeah, Kim is like a total nerd.
A long, long time ago.
It's okay to play with toys these days. That's still fine. Inspect the blue uniforms.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
Are these royalist soldiers? Royalist soldiers equals gold and orange?
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colours indiscriminately.
Look at the figurines and rags.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
I think these are bits and pieces of the culture and the history of this place too. Like people, how the soldiers dressed, the sides in the war. I'm not picking up very much off of it, of course, because I don't know Franco-Nigerian soldiers and royalist soldiers. Royalists! Royalists, would that be the side of the kings? Because we know this place may have had kings before. No, it does have kings! Yeah, the statue. That statue mentioned King Philippe or whatever. Are these even soldiers? Citizen militia?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers, revolutionary soldiers.
They're the least armed.
I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
Revolutionary soldiers going against the royalists. The kings and queens. Because they don't want kings and queens anymore. Because who the heck wants to serve one person at the top like that? Okay. I mean, if it's meant to give people hope, even we can do it. Yeah, but we already know, canonically, the revolutionaries lost, didn't they? It is impossible to win against the cohorts of capital. Ask my friend Gart, whose bitch it made me.
Okay. I don't like either set too much, to be honest.
Oversharing.
He seems to have his own take on the conflict played out in perpetuity by these toys. Might be interesting to find out what it is.
Maybe we can learn more about history from him. If he's willing to talk about it. Dig up a truly cool figurine in the box under the table.
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
What is this?
Oh, That's the Headless Phone Rider.
Who?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head.
Is that the statue that was outside? That was also somebody on horseback.
50 cents. Bargain priced. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
Oh, let's just do it. It's 50 cents.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
Okay.
That was a very smooth salesman's grin that almost comes off as earnest. You should learn from him.
I will. I gotta learn how to lie. Damn. We already lost money and we haven't even started talking to the freaking pawnshop guy yet. The plastic headless fawn rider sits atop his equally plastic bowl. Yeah, that kinda looks like the thing outside. His posture indicating either desperation or pride. Comes as a set with a famous fawn cap, for which he lost his head. The head is not included. The fawn tracksuit. Such a specific thing. Anybody got a map, by the way? Oh, the shops are all closed except for this one.
If you don't mind, please put the flashlight away. Some of us have photonic sensitivities.
Oh, right. Sorry about that.
I do appreciate it.
I'll put it away. Okay. That's why you're wearing sunglasses indoors. I will just... No, that's too many minuses of the other stuff, maybe. It's kind of scary, too.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
Probably not often that you see officers from the RCM at all.
What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Oh, it doesn't come from the street lamp. Okay, then I'm not gonna buy it for 700 real then. Oh, no, forget about the self-talk, okay? Don't do that anymore, remember? We don't want to be sorry cop times 100. Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Who are your customers usually?
I still felt like that was the one I wanted to do the most.
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored.
You get travelers coming here? I mean tourists, not truck drivers coming through.
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed.
It keeps me entertained.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
Give me 1 second here. So we're gonna test if he's high. Might as well go all in on that.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here?
No, how come you're still open?
The pawn shop is always open.
When do you rest? When do you go to sleep? Are you high, Roy? +1, he doesn't go to sleep.
Okay.
What?
He definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer.
I failed an 83% check, are you kidding me?
A guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
This is such bullcrap. I swear the percentages are rigged in this. They just randomly display a thing. It's not a real number. Stupid. I mean, we know the gun's not here, but doesn't hurt to ask. By the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by officers of the citizen militia?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Oh no! Oh, wait, her? Oh, I'm the one who got rid of my gun! No!
What? Sold?
Then where'd all my money go? Why am I still broke after pawning it off? Damn it.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
She. For some reason, well, maybe it's because we haven't met that many women here so far, but if you say she, the first person I'm thinking of is that lady that lives on the same floor as me, who hasn't come out of her room since we first saw her. Wait, I sold you my gun?
With Kim here too? That just sounded really, really bad.
Sorry, I mean, we gotta get to the bottom of this.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
I would assume whoever bought it knows exactly what it is, that it's my gun, because there's no other Citizens Militia people around here. And because I've been kind of standing out, making a ruckus everywhere.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
I probably tried trashing his place or something. He was very cordial to me though. He didn't go, oh, it's this guy again. He's very normally welcomed me. Well, I feel like there's something you're not telling me.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money.
We did wake up to a noose tied with my necktie around the fan. Like, we were in such a state that we thought we would kill ourselves. And even without a gun, I still tried doing it anyway. With something else. But then getting rid of the gun would be an active attempt to not die. Because it's like you're trying to keep yourself from getting hurt.
When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it.
Oh my god.
Then I agreed to take it.
Oh my gosh.
You sucked on a gun? Good. Very normal.
Oh, wait. How much did I sell the gun for?
15 real.
15! Should have gone 130 for that at least. And where is the 15 real? I don't have it on me.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though. This has got to be the most. Wow.
I can't tell if that's really cheap for a gun, or is 130 real guard way overcharging me.
There's pity there too, in case you didn't notice.
I'm so sorry you had to see me in that state. We don't have to talk about it any further.
No apologies necessary, officer.
Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig.
What?
Which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her.
I don't feel like that lady would call herself a pig though. Maybe it's someone I don't know. Or it could be Kuno S. Kuno S doesn't have money. How much did you sell it for?
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinaise with it?
Now don't worry about it too much, because I feel like it still ended up with Everard in the end. So we're learning about where the gun went in these few days, but should be safe for now.
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
There is only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans.
In that case, she'll be happy to get a visit from us, if we can find her.
Do you want to give me an explanation or like an appearance? What does she look like? What color is her hair? How old is she? How tall was she? Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everard wasn't lying and the Union can track her down in time.
I'm more inclined to think Everard has it already, or maybe you're telling me that maybe he knows where it is, but he doesn't have it personally. Why would someone buy a gun? Wait, he said she was a pig? She called herself a pig? And she seemed obsessive. She bought it really quickly, too. We've only been here for 3 days total. Give me an appearance of her or something. Don't just say she. Have people from Everett Clare's Union come here to track that gun?
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it.
I'm not sure if the Union guys would be wearing Wild Pines overalls at all right now. They're not even working.
They went their way. It was a trip. But you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
Well, at least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
You might be able to aid in our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
The less you know, the safer you are.
No one likes to see what you have to see every day.
Be quiet. Be quiet. Know anything about the Wild Pines representative that's in town? Oh yeah, that was also a woman.
Can't say I'm a huge admirer of Wild Pines. And I can't say I trust any silver-tongued spokesperson of theirs. Fortunately, I have no reason to get involved.
Okay, that also doesn't sound like somebody who calls himself Pig and is obsessive with guns. Wait, what do you have against Wild Pines?
What should I have for it?
Have you met the Wild Pines rep?
No, just people like that make everyone else see the world somewhat askew, at an angle that is convenient for them. Now, you have more questions, or are we?
Should I expect that woman to be... what, quite capitalist in nature? Well, according to what we think of her. That's our image of her, but we don't know. Well, we can meet her, she could be a nice person. But she works for Wild Pines. Actually, that's all I've got.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
There's something I'd like to sell.
Let me have a look.
Oh, I can sell my other crap too. I'd like to sell my clothes.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
What? I look dapper. Take it.
And especially that tie. It swallows photons around it. I have no need for necrotic objects.
Yeah, that tie is weird as hell.
Your mother is a necrotic object! I'm fun! Look at me sparking in the light of the projector!
Why did I think it's horrible again? I can't remember. It's got a weird, really weird pattern on it, right? Well, I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
We should be showing this photo to everyone. We've barely taken it out. Do you know what the tattoos mean?
Aphotic paths, counter-radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
I have this commemorative pin, but before I sell it, I have some questions.
Jean-Baptiste summer dinghy rates is 31. What a pleasant time that was. So, what do you want to know? Price? I can give you $3.20 for it.
$3.20? Hey, that's a ripoff.
A pin from 31 ought to be priced at $3.10, but I added another 10 cents just to be nice.
Okay, if Gart wants $1.30 from me, selling a thing for $3 is not gonna change anything. So I don't really particularly feel like giving it up, because I would like to give it back to the lady if possible. But then again, I did have the thing where I wanted to give it up and then buy it back. Maybe when I'm richer, okay? I can't afford it right now. That's all I wanted to know about the pin. Thanks.
Sure thing. So, do you want to sell anything?
I'll check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Lieutenant's handkerchief. These postcards. None of these move the needle. What the hell? They're all like $1 or less. Photo of a happy couple is worth so much for some reason. Yeah, this isn't gonna bring me any closer. How much were Kim's caps again? Did he say? Oh, do we really have to do it? I don't have anything to sell at the moment.
Another time, perhaps.
I have other business to take care of now. Oh my god. Is Kim right? Is Kim right? Oh, I didn't get to see the Union box. They're not there today, but most likely they'll eventually show up. Oh, so they weren't even there. Okay. Wait, where's the pay for damages one? I'm trying to... I'm so worried about my gun, I forgot I lost my badge too. Maybe the badge could be worth something, huh? So am I paying for the damages or what? Wait. Kim Kitsuragi. What logic could we do for him?
Yes?
+1 for Roy mentioning suicide. The 41st sent me, and then I wanted to commit suicide when I was on the case. Let's put this back on. I think I probably prefer these gloves.
Yes?
It's not the greatest.
You pick over what's left of your frontal cortex, but no compelling explanations emerge.
It's gonna be hard. My logic just can't be that much higher. I can only put one more point in it. Maximum. Yeah. I'm just gonna go look at your caps again, maybe. Are we really at this point where... Oh, I don't know, man. I feel like he was right, though, about how this may be our only option. At least, it's not gonna be by pawning off other crap. The other crap's giving me $1 or $2. We're not gonna get 130 like that. Oh. Nothing here. It's lightly snowing again. Are you sure I can't just sleep on the bench for the day?
The worn and beaten wood.
We
Quickly look at it.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a
I have something here we could sell.
transport enclosure, the cage at the back.
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawnshop down by the Martinaise canal.
Okay, I'll do one
All
last...
right, let's not take them now. Then come back once we realize we have to. Have this conversation again, and then take them.
We still have places we haven't looked at. Don't draw conclusions so quickly. Kuno, do you have... Yeah, hey, Kuno, can I just borrow a few dollars from you? Would that not be cool? Hey, man! I can't even talk to you. It's just some random dude. Oh, I should have my flashlight on again, because it's nighttime. Yeah, that was really cool earlier, how the guy was photosensitive. Okay. Some people have this, if you've ever heard of something called a photic light... What is it? A photic reflex? When they look at a light source, they want to sneeze. I have that a little bit. Whenever I want to sneeze, but I'm having trouble doing it, I look at the sun or I look at a lamp or something, and then it makes it a lot easier. Okay, we were here already before. Hey, maybe there's some money hidden in the trash there. We're just gonna have to look at these places again in the daytime. Cape Side Apartments. Rue de Saint-Ghislain. Roundabout North. I don't even know which ways these signs are pointing. Inside, the frame of a motorcycle in repair and tools used to disassemble it.
Hey!
There's a dude there. Person? Hold up. It's trash. Signal blue naval coat. Hey, +1 suggestion, -1 half-light. My half-light might be a little bit too high.
Yeah, you better keep walking.
What? Can you look at that? There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? It's a woman. It's a woman.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
It's probably too late.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response. The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Oh god.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on. Who am I speaking to?
Doesn't matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
Cleaning lady. This is the police. Open the door.
Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
Please, let me inside. It's cold out here. That sounds so suspicious.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building.
Any more strangers?
Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Kim, tell her we're real policemen.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply. Just faint, sweeping sounds inside.
Is she the janitor or is she the owner of the apartment? Because her name was Cleaning Lady. I'll leave her alone for now. Hey. Or how do I even get to you? Can you just talk?
Look
The
at me when
streets
I'm
will flow
talking to
red
you.
once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
Is that why you're dropping the red paint?
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Hep. Yeah, when were you last tested?
Had a battery of tests just last week. I'm practically a patchwork of interesting critters. Kinda like a man-o'-war.
She's grown frustrated with her work and welcomes the opportunity to challenge authority in other ways.
You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
Oh. There's someone else there.
Hatred, disgust.
Oh.
It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features.
No. It was a wrong voice line earlier. She nods disdainfully toward the woman performing maintenance on the boat, docked next to the pier. Are you in love with her? Is that why you keep looking at her at 1 in the morning?
The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
Joyce Messier.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Who is she?
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her.
Oh.
She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Hey lady, do you want to have fuck with me? Or would that be harassment?
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to her zon.
Are you a union worker? So against someone like that, it almost feels like it becomes necessary to have someone like Everard Clare leading the union. Because, yeah, she's gonna be quite lawyerly in her tone, likely. What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
Do we have planes around?
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know what to write?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mono is here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cats. And my name's not Mona, so...
She wants it to be something true and total.
Why are you so committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium.
There was an attempt at revolution long ago, but it didn't work, and now we're just sort of frozen in time. No change.
I thought I'd mix it up, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I honestly don't really care that much. I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
Break up the monotony. Do your thing.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Oh, because she's all like rebellious and stuff, and now that it's sanctioned, she doesn't want to do it. Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
She doesn't seem like a worker, though. Or she could be, because they're on strike. They're all not at the workplace right now.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
I'll catch you later then, Cindy.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Ungulate. I just learned that word like 2 days ago when I was playing Deltarune. Like an animal with hooves? Huh. No. Dude, I want to buy a map or something. Oh, I can try the cargo container again. Like, that would help. Oh, some of these... we can try again. Well, if the rep is right here, she's not going to sleep for whatever reason. Looks like there was more construction here. Once. Decades ago. Is this the end of the place? I can't go further up? It looks like there's more up there, but I'm not sure if we can... maybe if we can get inside the place here. Oh. Thank you. Feels like we're finding a lot now, but let's be careful. Because if we keep going around the same place in Martinaise, then after we pick them up, it's gonna be all gone. Docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A. Your room in the Whirling isn't much bigger than the sloop. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in all your life. Shadows on the water, green plants under the calm surface. Okay, we're talking to this weird union lady. No, White Pines lady. You want some more logic? Maybe? Half-light? Fear? Interfacing might not be helpful here. Too much fear? Electrochemistry? Throw her off? The drugs? Take the drugs? Eat the drugs? Suggestion, half-light. Oh, this is my coat. Esprit de corps shivers. Aye, Captain. Officerial poise. This classic double-breasted coat suits everyone, including you. And if you ever find yourself battling winds at the helm of a ship, then the coat's heavy fabric has got your back, even if moths have left a few holes in it. My half-light is not that high, is it? What about my suggestion? I want to see how I look in it. I'm just not sure if it'll help me in my confrontation here. The shivers really helping to talk? Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good evening, officers. I'm Joyce.
She knows who we are already. Because of the little white rectangle.
Joyce Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
I'm really coming to talk to you at 1:30 in the morning. Okay, I'm not gonna ask stupid questions. Joyce L? What does the L stand for? Immediately asks stupid question.
Baton, my maiden name.
Or maybe I can throw her off with how stupid I am and crazy I am. What exactly is the RCM? I remember hearing it from somewhere.
I meant you, the Revachol Citizens Militia, the police.
Oh, the police. What gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
No, she doesn't know about the rectangle.
What is implied here? That you're a drunk?
I'm not a drunk. I'm a police officer.
Of course you're not. It was only a joke.
Authority? Wait, authority is a bit too high-strung. Four's fine. Yeah, shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold. She seems relieved.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Why would you say that, Kim? You don't know that.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
This is like the thing that police do when they have a suspect. They go to their houses in the middle of the night, catch them disoriented, and then they put a flashlight right in their face and be like, confess to the crime right now.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
Well, you seem rich. Can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
What? Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What nice fabrics.
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities.
Yeah, so?
Now look at you, you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes, a scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable.
That's exactly why she needs to give me money. It'll be helping the poor.
You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some dough.
You think your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. The more demeaning it is to grovel at her feet. Oh God, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force.
I've already asked Manana for money. He didn't care about it then.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
I probably just stared at her for 5 full minutes saying nothing. As I was saying... Yes! Lady! Can I have some money?
Voila, you're doing it.
Yeah.
Really put your back into it. Yell it from the top of your lungs.
Money!
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. The wind is a bit strong. Could you repeat that?
I need money!
How much money?
I need 10,000 real!
Come now, nobody carries that much cash on their person. Particularly in a place like Martinaise. I'd get robbed. And even if I did, I still would not give you 10,000 real. I would rather buy something nice with it, like expensive hi-fi or a new hydrodynamic E40 sail.
Sitting here wondering if I missed my chance to get 130 real just now. Damn it. No, but she just said, no, hell no, I wouldn't give it to you. Hi-fi? I like high-fidelity disco music too.
I like high-fidelity anything, sir. Now, try again, but lower.
I need 130 real.
That's a good sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
It worked? We don't have to sell Kim's caps?
She removes a few notes and hands them to you. The paper is cold and oily to the touch.
Okay, but this feels dirty. This is maybe half a step above taking Everett's check. But I don't care. I yelled that I wanted money and she gave it to me. And it wasn't for an exchange. It wasn't for like a transaction. Everett was like, oh, here is this, do this stuff for me, blah, blah, blah. No, she just gave it to me. I don't care. Give it to me.
Good. We won't be needing to go to my kinema then.
I'm so glad I didn't take it. Kim, high five. Yeah. Yeah, middle of the night, but I'm wide awake now.
Whoa. Did you see how easy that was? Ask her for more. Toot toot, train to Moneytown.
Can I have some more?
This may seem like odd behavior for a police officer, ma'am, but it's a perfectly common side effect of his...
the normal self, my disposition.
unusual medical episode.
No, this is just me.
It's all right, Lieutenant.
Gave me
I
one
really
more.
did bring as little cash with me as possible to avoid attention. So here you are. The last bit of filthy lucre I can share.
I don't like what kind of precedent this is setting, though. I don't care. I have a place to sleep at tonight. I can sleep in a room.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
Oh, please tell me more about the Emergency Act. Oh, you bribed me, all right. I'm your little peon now.
You're right, ma'am, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they are properly logged with the precinct.
Oh my god, please don't tell me the Emergency Act says something like, we have no funds to fund our police officers, so it is now legal for you to give money to them. It will not be considered a bribe. Or is it something a little bit more general?
Which he most certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM today, besides supplementing its salaries?
I'm not logging crap. Kim, I'm not logging that. You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19, because that's the type of sloop it is.
So she's not a boat person then.
The word it feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
Exactly, she's not like him. She is a money person.
A breeze ripples through the sails and tugs at your hair. Below, the sleek, fish-like shape of the hull parts the water. Beneath that, a resounding darkness. You're reminded of something. Or someone.
The boat reminds you? Or the water reminds you? I'm still trying to figure out what happened with the ex-wife. Cool. But your boat really needs a name.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19?
Oh my...
Why?
This is setting the tone for this conversation.
Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
Dolores. Where'd that come from? Is that my wife's name? How about Dolores?
Why Dolores?
I don't know. Feels pretty.
Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you for the suggestion.
Okay, but what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft. A 19-pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
If I was a dock worker, I work a whole day to make 3 or 4 real, and then I see this woman. She's rolling up here on this nice ass boat. Yeah, that doesn't feel good. And she's not even... She must understand that that's how people will feel when she comes here like that too, and she's doing that on purpose, I have to assume. So it doesn't seem like she particularly cares about the plight of the little people either. How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
Would you still like it if it didn't cost a lot? If it wasn't a status symbol for you?
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
No, you told me to catch her off guard.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Oh, okay. I'm doing a good job. Do you have a license on that boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license?
Can I see your license?
I just renewed its safety inspection last month, officers. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but two insulindic regattas. Even finished once.
Still need to see a license, ma'am.
Actually, you don't.
I'm pretty sure I do. Police? What do you mean?
The Wayfarer Act specifically denies the RCM the authority to demand anyone's operator license. It's a little-known fact among us law officials.
Bro, are you trying to help me out or not? You didn't have to let her know that. And there's probably some act that prevents the officers from lying or catching people in these leading types of situations. Entrapment, they call it. What? Wait, exactly how little known is this fact?
I was just being polite. Even school children know the Wayfarer Act.
What? So we can't pull over random civilians and demand their papers? That's weak.
Unless it's their passport. No. Do you want to ask for the lady's passport?
No, I was hoping she didn't have a license and then, you know, maybe she would answer more of our questions because she didn't want us reporting her for her lack of license. Because it really did sound like she didn't have one because she was dancing around it.
You need to save face if you want her respect. Demand that passport.
I actually feel like she would be very willing to comply with that sort of demand. That sort of completely law-abiding demand. So I'm not sure about this. Well, doesn't hurt to ask. Yes, I'm gonna need to see your passport.
Of course.
Look at it.
The woman is silent, smiling while the waves lap against the hull. In your hand, under the plastic, a light blue passport saying, Republic of Vespa. The coat of arms has a lion and an ostrich. Seagent.
Look at the photo page.
The woman, born in the year 3 in the commune of Revachol, smiles at you.
Commune.
Face adorned with frown lines and crow's feet. The photo is recent. The name reads, Joyce Messier.
Rejoice. Oh, maybe this is the rich person we can learn history from. Your name is Rejoice?
Yes. But please don't call me that.
Why?
Joyce is much more efficient.
She doesn't like it. Probably a bad memory. Mean girls at school or some ancient lover.
Okay, I'll note that. You're from Vesper?
My husband is. I have dual citizenship. A Vespertine is handier when traveling.
Well, everything appears to be in order, Rejoice.
She nods and returns the plastic bag to her coat.
Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
I didn't know that. Wait, we're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Caillou? I thought we were in Revachol.
We are. And the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
Here's our mini geography lesson. Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Oh, you recognize that as well?
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Is it a nice car, though? I think it is, right? She said it's souped up. But she sees it as like she's judging the people. She sees it as sort of a status symbol, though, I feel like. Like, oh, you have a nice Rolex. That sort of thing.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
She's having a good time arguing against the law. Too good, perhaps.
That's her forte. I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
Good.
Yeah, let's don't play into her what she's good at. Do you know something about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
She almost takes the photo but then stops. So you know something about the tattoos? Wait. Wait, because they gotta make sure that Wild Pines isn't gonna be implicated somehow first? Why? How is she looking at the photo tied to the lynching?
Better not tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
Okay, so what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
She enjoys talking about the company. It would not hurt to inquire more.
They sound like a massive company. How much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Here I've been walking around the whole night trying to get 100.
A billion?
What exactly? I failed it. I don't know what a billion is. What exactly is a billion?
It's a number, officer. A big one.
What is it made of?
It's made of 1,000 millions. A million is made of 1,000 thousands.
That's it? Oh, Wild Pines was supposed to be big time.
And to think, there are years when the group books losses in the billions. Wild Pines employs 72,000 people, all of whom have families that depend on their salaries. It is a tremendous responsibility.
My first instinct was I wanted to divide 20 billion by 72,000 workers. Actually, you know what? Let's try to do that right now. Wait, how many zeros is 20 billion? You know what? Never mind. Point is, though, that's absolutely not how that math works, because this lady's probably making way more than, say, the people in the union. Oh, where does Wild Pines get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminoese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain.
Samaran Insulindian Isola. South Seminoese. Seminoese, that's the Measurehead's race, I think. Lomantang.
Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
It's taken everything from its employees to build it. I'm sure the union feels the same way. What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
You don't keep it moving. The workers do. The company is nothing without them.
We built this district.
Yes, who... The company in name did it. Who are the people who laid down brick by brick?
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions. The plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP.
Well, no one's... Wait, if you actually invested into this district, why does it look like shit? Whoa, there's street lamps, wow!
Before Martinaise was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees.
Do you have jurisdiction over this district then? Oh, that lady, the wheelchair lady, mentioned something about how it was like dictated by capitalism or something. I'm just curious because again, like the street lamps and the roads normally, I guess in a, you know, just a first world country in 2026 would be the responsibility of the government. But I don't know about Revachol.
A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
Fix the roads.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
Fix the potholes. What can you tell me about this strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Elements. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
Is that the same emergency act from earlier? An octopus? I will slay it.
Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
Coalition government, yes. Kim, you gotta tell me more about the government.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
Oh, remember how earlier I was saying maybe if because we helped with the union, the White Pines people might hate us a little bit more, but I don't think either she hasn't realized that's happened or she doesn't care. I don't think she would care much either. She's very businessy. What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labour Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
No, you mean Measurehead?
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
How were the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
She's trying to get us on the same side as her.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
I'm very curious how recent these other strikes were. They had no overtime pay before, and they had no medical plan before. Yeah, I would say the scabs at the gate, that scab leader guy is probably associated with these people. What happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... how did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
What do you think of Everard?
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
If he did help negotiate for overtime pay and the medical stuff, that's good. But multiple things can be true at once. He did negotiate for that, but he's also lining his own pockets with other stuff. But like Manana said, he's okay with it. Hey, it still means it's good to have that guy on our side. Well, I don't like him much, but I don't... do I want to cozy up to this lady? Or do I want to go against her? Won't hurt to be... Yeah, it won't hurt to be a little bit friendlier for now, I guess. Well, that's Everard, all right.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Have not met him yet. Oh, they're twins. I remember hearing some... Wait, there are two of them?
Yes. Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does. And when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
I thought that was like artistic liberty, the lazy eye.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
Oh. What about the union itself, outside the Brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that.
There's a lot going on with this Emergency Act. It's not just about paying officers.
Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we are forced to cooperate with them.
Kim sounds like he's leaning towards the White Pines already, just talking. But she is more... At the moment, she does seem more... less corrupt. I don't know. I mean, look at her though. She's driving this nice boat, but she is more agreeable just to talk to. At least she's not going, hey, do this weird crime-like thing for me, and I will return your favor.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
It's working, is it not? They are on strike, are they not? Stopping all of your profits from coming in, are they not? An effective advocate for the rights of local working men.
Why do you think so?
I'm not even from Martinaise. Sounds like they're all Revachol. I'm all Revachol too. To hell with the rest.
I suppose you are, officer. All Revachol. But enough about Everard. What else can I tell you about?
What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
That is a really aggressive demand. Yeah, I don't know what to think about that.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinaise terminal.
So nothing's ever gonna get done then.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
That's a difficult one. I'm just thinking about when I was in school, have a group project of 5 people. Even getting 5 people to agree on the same thing is already hard enough. Let alone thousands. That's pretty funny, I have to admit.
They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position. A hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again.
Yeah, just to be clear, when I said it's funny, I mean that it's sort of absurd, but not... I mean, I can see where it's coming from, because just like we talked about, look, this boat is something they could never afford with all their earnings of all their lifetime, so you can see where it comes from, but logistically, like, how would this work out?
And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
Why is his name not Mañana? It's Call Me Mañana.
This checks out.
So this may be secondhand information. Wait, Kuno told me to go talk to him too, because about the armor. So he's seen the body. He might know more than we think he does. Right, so the scabs at the gate. Did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
So this is the kind of corporate talk. It could be a yes, could be a no.
It's implied she's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Which means it's a yes. That means it's a yes. If it's a no, it's a no. One more thing. You said something happened in the elections?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Some kind of extortion, probably.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play. But there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
That's all I need here. Let's change the topic. By the way, the time hasn't moved from 2 AM for a long time now, hasn't it? It's just stuck here.
Of course. How else can I help?
By the way, I have talked to Everard Clare.
You have? And how did you like Mr. Clare?
Finally, time to choose sides.
I mean, I didn't, but maybe we don't have to swear fealty. I didn't.
Oh, come on now. He has his uses. How else would he have stayed in power all these years? Or wait, actually, corruption. That's how he's done it. Fantastic. worm-like corruption, reaching into the bowels of the earth.
The position of my unusual colleague does not reflect official policy. I hope you understand. The RCM does not pick sides.
You hate him too.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt worm myself.
Worm.
However, if you felt like discussing something, how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Tell her she'll like you for it.
Yes, your disgusting necktie agrees completely. Let's gossip.
I am not telling her about my gun. Less people know that, the better. Oh, but that money you gave me, would that make things weird? If I shared information, I mean?
Weird? Oh no. One of the positive things to come from the revolution is the unhindered exchange of information, you see, even when it comes to trade secrets. Which isn't to suggest our talks constitute corporate espionage. Even if they did, it would be fine. But they don't, since you logged the money as a donation, and this is clearly just gossip between friends.
Okay, maybe if I tell her about it, then she could help me find my gun? I don't feel like letting one person blackmail me is enough. I don't think I need to say more. But she'll like me more, according to electrochemistry. I'd rather talk about something else for now, if you don't mind.
Of course, Detective. Should something come up later down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat. Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
What can you tell me about this lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Oh my god, I don't have my badge?
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois. I'm afraid Harry doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
Oh, and what happened to yours, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
She doesn't like that this is undocumented. Just in case if something goes wrong later. Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, the city. Okay, both of them are telling her that I lost my memory. This world, the city, nothing.
Oh dear. I suppose this does explain some of the more curious turns in our conversation.
Money!
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Oh my god.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Wait, this is... Can I still do this afterwards? Shoot, I think I took off an item for suggestion. Or I didn't... Oh, whatever. What kind of arrangement would it be?
I mean, favors for favors. A dirty alliance of some sort.
We already have that with Evrard. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Well, how do I negotiate my way out of this?
Easy. Just offer her a favor. Like I said, nice and dirty.
Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials? Yeah, let's show her my gun.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You want my ledger?
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinaise. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Hey, I want to find my badge. It's gonna be right next to my gun. That's also,
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse us for a moment, ma'am. Yes?
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance and, not volunteer us to be her henchman.
I tried my best to be unorthodox. I gave her money. She gave me money. But there's only so much unorthodoxness I could be. Really? Oh, so we're henchmen now?
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Damn it, Kim, I'm not. I have low intellect. This is as much as I can do.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
She could have my badge. Oh my god, that would be the worst. She has my badge, Everard has my gun. We could just, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters. You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Well, what do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
Okay, well, I'm sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it.
I'm sure you will, Detective.
Well, let's get back to her then.
Doesn't feel nice when Kim gets mad at me.
She wants to tell me something. Could be bullcrap, Could be like nothing.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with at this late hour?
It's night. Don't you ever sleep?
Matter of fact, I don't.
Why is that?
I have a medical condition of my own. Nothing unusual, though. I'm old, you see.
Old, huh? Oh, I think I have that too.
Don't worry. It's curable. With questions. Ask me some. It'll help pass this night.
Okay, well, tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Isola into Revachol with the Union's
Isola.
blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
This is when we were in the Union place. Yes, the complicated logs that we were saying, oh, we need an accountant to look at this. We'd probably find evidence of something like that there.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Electrochemistry, wake up.
Shit, yeah, baby. It's the party pipeline. Why would you want to shut that down?
Shh, shh, shh. Hey, why are you trying to shut down the party pipeline?
I assure you, officer, these are not the sort of parties you'd want to attend.
You sure?
She has no idea what kind of parties you've been to.
Well, let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal?
Yes, After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wildpine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, man. Do you mean to say the union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
And you want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
Am I gonna need bolt cutters for this?
Unlikely, officer. I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they may be vulnerable.
If we check out some of the trucks around here?
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment. I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
What proof do you have that the union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
I thought the strike was in the 2nd month. No, it started in December. 4th month. It supposedly would be coming out of the union fees and all that, I guess. I don't know, I've never been in a union before. I've never been in a unionized job. I don't know the intricacies of how it all works.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves. Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
Oh yeah, that.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like that, is it? For 4 months?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However...
Oh, that's the lever we tried pulling earlier, right? They can't even leave here because they're stuck until Wednesday. I guess.
This is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the trade committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
Until Wednesday morning then, maybe.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable. The weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open the drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
Okay, I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigation.
Yes?
We will take this case, probe the drivers, and see what it yields.
Excellent.
The jam mystery.
According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something.
We're just acting as henchmen for everyone we come across.
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need.
Well, maybe it's different. Maybe it's not that lever.
In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Well, we talked about this now. Do you want to talk about the tattoos now?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
No, it's linked. So you know something about the tattoos?
Better not tie the fourth day to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in. Oh, I think I could have asked the frit clerk about this too. That'd be good. Ask the clerk about this. Ask a rich person about this.
This reality?
It's related to the medical episode. I have trouble remembering even the most... Well, she already knows, whatever. I have trouble remembering even the most basic terms of reality.
Ah, yes. The episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy, now that I think of it.
Brain problems.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
All right, you're in. Begin with the first one. You'll appear worldly.
Where are we?
We're in Martinaise, baby.
Baby?
A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed.
Oh, I'm a disco holdover myself.
Aren't we all?
And what is Martinaise?
Martinaise is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock.
What is the 881? Yeah, industrial harbor, is that where Kim's district is, and then Jamrock is my district?
You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Tell me more about Martinaise.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders.
That a good thing?
As I told you, Martinaise used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its part. Now the reeds are the real star of the show here. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
You mentioned a sea. What sea is this?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
Are we near the ocean?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean. The world's largest body of water. The Insulindic.
Vast, lukewarm and unknowable, flowing in and out of sight.
La Caillou? What is the name of this island?
Caillou, as you already know. Imagine a pebble. A smoothed-over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the River Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinaise distributary.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her.
Okay, that's Martinaise. What's Revachol?
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
What kind of city is Revachol?
The great kind.
As if it's self-explanatory, beyond patriotism, a fact.
What makes Revachol great?
History, detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Okay. Who built the city?
The nations of the Occident. or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
Occidental. I think Measurehead said I was Occidental. When was Revachol built?
In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
Relatively young for a city. And why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
200 million people. Maybe Martinaise itself is not important, but Revachol is. So we're pretty much at the center of the world?
Oh, we're quite a way off. About 22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Coalition government. Insulindian Mission Command. Insulindian. Look to the sea.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time. There is no recognition, only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
Say nothing. Just look at the large body of water swelling. Cold.
She observes your eyes scanning the horizon, then breaks the silence, slowly.
The heck is that? The realization, jamais vu.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask, about even more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Ma'am Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
But won't I be lazy if I don't do it all now?
Oh, of course not. You are already diligent for getting this far, and diligent boys remember where they left off.
If you say so, Kim.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
No, that was fantastic, because I was definitely looking at the time being like, ooh, this episode's getting a little long. Okay. RCM. Oh yeah, we can probably switch on some clothes and... I mean, it's nice that she seems to be around here, even though everyone else has gone to sleep, so she is someone that we can come back to whenever. Conceptual... Ooh, this one's hard. Oh, that's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
Oh, that's all for now.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
That was a long conversation. But the end result is that we now have 1:30 Real to go to sleep tonight. I cannot believe we still haven't gone to sleep after all this time. So I can't internalize these thoughts because I need points to unlock slots. I do have points. I can. Jamais vu. Revachol Special Administration Region, Le Caillou. The Insulindian Ocean Coalition Government. Insulindia Mission Command. Name after name and none of them is familiar. They seem real, but something is wrong. You feel like a kid looking at stickers on the fridge. Trouvant, the Apricot Company. World Games 34. You can almost see your hand reaching out for them. Scratch at the corners. See if they peel loose. This feels like the most important of all the thoughts. The one you truly must complete. Well, if you put it like that. Well, maybe I'll think about this later. You're right though, it's hard to get a grasp of it just by listening like this. If we had a map, it would make it a little easier to understand. Okay, coalition government. We know very little about this right now, but coalition. So, like multiple parties join into a government. Something like that. Some kind of world government? Maybe.